Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for viewing. Please like and subscribe below. So today's video is going to be about why I stopped nursing to become a cosmetologist. First of all, let's just start with I'm not an actual nurse. In the position that I am, people tell you that, oh, you're not a nurse, you're just a CNA. But all in all, nursing is nursing no matter what field you are in. But I'm a CNA. I've been a CNA for about 4 years now, which is a very long time. Before I became I got my CNA certification, but before I started working as an actual CNA, I started work as a PCT. And what that is basically a CNA that works in a hospital. It just has a different title, which is patient care technician. The education level is the same, but you definitely learn way more as a PCT than you ever would as a CNA. They have different titles for a reason. I really love working in the hospital. It was pretty cool. I love like that was always a dream of mine to work in the hospital. So when I got my CNA license, I started at the hospital. The thing that sucks is they don't really pay you a lot, especially if you're a first CNA. Like you get paid shit. But at that point in my life, I wasn't really too much worried about money because I was pretty well off. I had a boyfriend that made decent money, so I didn't really have to worry about money. So I was just glad to be working in the hospital. And I loved it. Like our hospital here, it was just recently built. It's a new hospital. They just moved it from downtown to near a highway, a busier highway over here, and it is just so nice. Um, when I worked there, I worked on the medical surgical floor, which was on the sixth floor. The building was 6 floors high, and what I basically did was I was around for the process of patients coming in, being diagnosed, figuring out what was wrong with them, what they needed done, um, getting them prepared for surgery, and taking care of them, watching after them after they came back from surgery. Like, pretty much, I feel like working as a patient care technician in the hospital, you are pretty much the nurse. Like, we were nurses, we did everything, literally everything. The only thing nurses, RNs do in the hospital is pretty much computer work. I mean, it's not really their fault. It's just how the medical field is now, I guess. But as far as hands on, they don't do a lot. They don't. They do a lot of calling doctors and reading orders and making sure that everyone's getting their medicine on time. And um, it's just, I don't know. So, pretty much with that being said, with the RNs not really being able to do much hands on work, most of the physical work fell on us PCTs. So another bad thing about that was, it made our, I don't know, it made it tougher for us. Like we were working our ass off. So, anyways, I just did a little background about patient care technician, but I'm not going to go too deep into it. I can always make another video separately about that situation. I may just do that. So, but yeah. So then after that, I left the hospital. I was there for about 2 years. Then I left the hospital for a number of reasons. And after I left there, I started doing I started doing CNA work at facilities like nursing homes and rehabs and things like that. So when I started doing that, I got pretty adapted to it. Something about CNA is like once you get in it, you get so comfortable. I guess because it's the health field. Everyone, pretty much almost every woman loves working in the healthcare field, and you make pretty decent money. So I think you start getting very comfortable. And that's what could make it hard for you to like level up or just even open your eyes to something that you can be doing other than that you love more. So yeah, um, when I started doing the CNA at the nursing homes and things like that, Well, it's been 4 years now. So in all, it's been 6 years. It's been 6 years that I've been a CNA, and right now it's the beginning of 2019. So the end of this year, it'll be 7 years. That is a really, really long ass time. Like, when you look back at how much time you've wasted, and then how long it takes to get to like where you really want to be, you like, I could have did it like 3 times already, but everything has its own timing. So I'm just going with God's timing. Yeah, we're gonna blame it on Jesus. But yeah, so I love, no matter which work I did, PCT or CNA, I love my job. Like, I love what I do. I love helping people, taking care of people, seeing them get better and things like that. But it does get very draining. Sometimes it wears on you mentally. Sometimes it wears on you. Well, a lot of times it wears on you physically, because you are literally just using your body. Like, your body is theirs. That's pretty much what you're doing. You know. And work in the CNA department, like at nursing homes and things like that. Most people really know what that consists of. Pretty much just watching over. You have a number of patients to watch over for a day for your shift. Usually it's between like 8 to 12 patients. And you just pretty much just make their life easier, help them make their life easier for them. We like, prepare their meals for them, bring their food to their rooms, help toilet them, help them. We do activities with them. We help them, have a hobby, something to do. It's a lot. It's a lot that CNA and healthcare workers in general do, especially the ones that are working in facilities with people's families. It's a lot. And it can get very stressful. Very stressful. And I don't really like that feeling. I don't feel stressed. I've been coming to a point in my life where I just want to be happy. Like, every single day. Like, every day. Why can't I just wake up and be happy? Like, love what I do. Don't have to worry about, like, I'm not trying to down talk CNA, but it's just after you've done it so long, like 3 years plus, after you've done it so long, it starts to really wear on you. And even small things, like, usually I don't let what people say affect me, but it starts to piss you off when you're like helping patients and then they're like talking smack to you, or they're being very nasty, but you still have to take care of these people. Like, you can't neglect these people or you lose your license. Like, so no matter what, if they're talking to you nasty, treating you like shit, it's like you still have to take care of them. You get tired of kissing ass, pretty much. And I don't know. To me, I don't want to do it every day. Like, that might be someone's dream, to just do that every day. Like, I feel like I would still be in healthcare field probably for the rest of my life. But I want it to be kind of like an option. I don't want it to be my only way of income, or just something I have to depend on. I want to be able to do it because I want to. And whenever I feel like chucking the deuces, I can do that. So that's pretty much where I am right now. Definitely been in the healthcare field too long now. As a CNA, doing CNA for 4 years now. I feel like, well, I didn't do too bad because I only did 4 years. Because I say, if you do CNA and you want to go higher, or you figure out that that's not for you, you want to do something else, either or, I feel like 3 years is max. If it's coming on 3 years and you plan on not staying on that particular level, or even work, that it's time to do that. Because especially with CNA work, like I said, you get very comfortable, and it's easy to stay stagnant. It's so easy to stay stagnant when you're a CNA, I swear. But we're working on it, and I'm finna get out of that, I'm telling you. So pretty much, yeah, now that's how I started feeling. And that's what I think made me want to open different routes. It pretty much is. I was like, okay, it's time. It is time to figure out what you're going to do, and we're going to do it now. So, what I initially had told myself was I was going to do LPN program this year, the beginning of 2019. I was supposed to start my LPN program. I told myself that's what I'm going to do because I know, like, if you know, even though you may get up and feel different about your job, like yesterday might have been bullshit, and you're like, oh my God, I fucking hate this job. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I just want to quit. And then the next day you're like, oh, okay, no, you just have bad days sometimes. It's okay. Today's a new day. You know, nothing's wrong with that, but you don't want to always feel like that. If you know deep down inside, like deep down, like if you could quit your job today, you would. This is not what you want to do. Yeah, figure it out. Okay. So I was supposed to do the LPN program this year, or whatever, but unfortunately, I am a procrastinator, and I ended up missing my deadlines to take the entrance test to the LPN class. So you can't get in unless you take the entrance test. Um, so I ended up missing the deadlines for those, which pretty much sucked. Cause at least if I did take it and wasn't able to get in the class, God forbid, I would know like what to expect next time, like how the testing is. I'm sure I don't feel like it would be too far gone. I feel like it would be obtainable. But just even still, it's always good to have experience in anything. So, um, but I could just have more time to prepare for it this year or whatever, because I do plan on going back to nursing after I finish cosmetology. It's coming first now. Cosmetology is number one on my checklist, and we are going to get a check. Like Future say, we like check marks, not checkboards, or something like that. He say, but you know. um. So yeah, I pretty much missed that, and then I was like, okay, what else can I do? Like, what else do I want to do? The technical school that I go to actually offers a lot, a lot. I wish I had a list. Um, I'm sure I have one of their papers somewhere, and I could just read everything that they offer. I don't know where that folder is. I'm not about to go and look for it. Maybe next time, if I find it on the next video, I'll read out all the courses. I mean, all of the programs that they allow at their school. So I was just thinking, I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? So after LPN went, I was thinking about pharmacy technician. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's a real laid back job. I'm pretty sure you don't gotta worry about too much stress. I don't know anything about patient care. I mean, not did I say patient care technician? I think no, pharmacy technician. Farm tech. I was like, I don't know anything about farm techs or what they do at all. I mean, when I worked in the hospital, there was always days where we would have to go down to the farm tech lab and get some medicine. But like when you go down there, it's just like they're all the way at the bottom of the hospital, and it's like little dungeons. Like they're all by themselves back there just packing medicine. It wasn't really anything exciting. I don't know. And then I was like, do I really want to do this? So I'm like, okay, you don't have to work in a hospital. Okay, what if I work like at a Walgreens or something like that? So then I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? I think they be like fucking bored and miserable. They be all the way in the back of the store. Don't be talking to nobody, seeing nobody. If they do be seeing people, it's old people all day. Nothing wrong with old people. I love old people. But, you know, sometimes I want to connect with people my age and women my age and dudes my age. So, whatever. I was like, that just seems so lonely and such a boring ass day. And, like, whatever I do, am investing my time in, I want it to be something that I would love doing every day. Like, I just don't feel like I would have loved doing farm tech every day. I would have felt like it was a drag getting up to go. Like, oh, it's so exciting. Get to go back here and load these medicines and fill these prescriptions. Yay. I don't know. I was like, I guess I'll do that. I don't know. And then what else did I think about doing? I'm not sure. I'm sure there was something else. Like I said, when I read the medical assistant, I thought of that. But the only thing with medical assistant is I'm always stuck between medical assistant and LPN. The only thing with medical assistant is I feel like if I go for medical assistant, I know initially I'm gonna want to do LPN. Like I'm not gonna do medical assistant and just stay there. I feel like medical assistant is really like a roadblock because it doesn't go anywhere. I don't know where you can go. You go CNA, medical assistant, and what's above that? Like I don't know, but I know if you do CNA, you can do LPN, and then you can do RN, and then you can do PA, and you know what I mean? Like it's why would you just go that way and stop? I don't know, but I have nothing against it because I have thought about going, but you know that's a lot of time invested as well, and well, I kind of lost track of thought, and I am so sorry. I really lost track of thought. Oh yeah, but I was saying, I always felt like if I went to school for something or did something to higher my education level, I want to do something where it can still open up another avenue. So, anyways, for that reason, medical assistant was out the window. And then the next thing that came about was phlebotomy. My sister's taking phlebotomy right now. I think phlebotomy is pretty cool. Um, but I never really had planned on or thought of even going to school for phlebotomy because like I said, I felt like at the end of the day my initial goal I wanted to be an LPN, so I felt like going to school for something medical is that, and you still get paid like the same amount of pay. It's like, oh no, I just didn't feel like that was something I wanted to do. I feel like um but it's cool, nothing's wrong with it because at the same time you're still changing your occupation, and like I said, doing CNA work after doing it for so long over time, you don't care what the fuck you do, you just want to do something other than this. Like it just gets so it gets freaking miserable. It gets miserable. So what happened with that though, phlebotomy, I ended up procrastinating, and I was like, oh, okay, well, might as well go ahead and just do phlebotomy. Me and my sister could do it together. That'll be pretty cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I procrastinated, and then I went up there to the school finally, like a month before school started, and it was like right before Christmas break. And I was telling them how I want to get into the class, or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, we just gave away our last seat like 2 days ago." Really? Like, really? Are you kidding me? And I couldn't be mad at anyone but myself because I know initially it was my fault because I'm always procrastinating. So, I didn't really get too upset about it. I was more disappointed in myself because now I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm stuck in CNA. Like, I want to do something different. I don't know what I want to do, but I can't sit still. I have to do something. I have to do something. So I'm like, what else can I do? In the back of my mind, I've always had a dream of like opening my own beauty salon. I don't know why or how that came about, but I have dreamed about that. So I'm like, you know what? And I do hair as well. That's a whole nother story. I started doing hair, then I stopped, and I recently just started doing it again since I got in cosmetology school because why not? You're going to school for it, so you might as well get prepared to make this your job. Um, so right now I'm in that process of trying to build my clientele back up, and it really freaking sucks. But I know, since I've been through it before, I know it's gonna come. You know what I mean? It's gonna come. It's gonna be slow at first. It takes time, but it's gonna come. So yeah. Yep, lost train of thought. Yeah, so in the 11th grade is when I started dibbling and dabbling in the hair and the makeup and things like that, and then I saw like how much of a passion it was for me because I love doing my own hair. I love doing my makeup, especially when we're going somewhere. I like it, it's something I'm good at, and I enjoy doing it. Like I love doing it, especially to myself. I'm just starting to get back into makeup as well because I used to be fleeking my face like every day. I mean, like contour, um brows, lashes, everything. I used to be on fleek all the time. Then I just kind of gradually got out of that. But since I started cosmetology, like I said, I've been trying to, make this me again because that's what I used to love. So yeah, so cosmetology came about, and I was like, you know what, I might as well do that, because also, you know, you can't open a beauty shop unless you have a cosmetology license. Like, there's other classes you can take where you can just specialize in that particular thing, such as nails, hair, braiding, what else? Facials. But if you specialize in those things, that means that's the only thing you do, and that's the only thing you can do. You know what I mean? So to me, I feel like going as the full blown cosmetologist is just way better, because you could do all of those things the that the special certified people do. You know, you could do all five of those things. And to me, I was just like, oh, that's a lot of money. That sounds like a money come from this way, from this way, from this way, from because you can do nails, you can do hair, you can do makeup, you can do facials, you can do waxes, and you're certified in all these things. You can do these things legally. You can go to jobs and do this for money. So, you know, I'm like, there's a lot of way to make some money, come in, some coins, something I love to do. Like, why not? Actually, right before I started school as well, my boyfriend was like, I feel like people should always invest in whatever it is that they're good at. And that kind of rung a bell in my head, because I was kind of doubting myself about going to cosmetology school, because, like, of the apparent reasons how some people may view it. So it's like, it always been like a little dream in the back of my mind to have my, like, you know, shopping, things like that. But I didn't really, you know, you have to actually put in that work and that hard dedication for it. But when he said that, it kind of rang a bell in my head, and I was just like, you know what? I really do. What do you love? I really do love doing hair. I really do love doing makeup. If I really could do that every single day and get paid for it, it sounds too good to be true, but there's really things out there that you can do and get paid for it, and you love it. Legit love. Like, that's how I want to feel every single day. I want to be happy every single day. So, anyways, I ended up going up there and applied because let me show you. First of all, I was about to do part-time because I won't do evening classes because I'm too lazy, because the classes I take right now are 8 in the morning to 4:30. So I was like, oh, you can put me in the nighttime classes. I didn't realize at the time that it was part-time. And then he was like, okay, it's 5 p.m. to like 9:30 p.m. And he was like, you'll be finished in like the middle of next year. And I was like, wait, skirt, hold on. You telling me a year and a half? Oh no, put me on a morning schedule. So he had to put me on the 8 to 4. And pretty much I should be done with school at the end of this year. I'm already kind of excited. I don't know why. I've been in class now for 2 weeks. Oh my god, it is amazing. Like, it is the best thing ever. It's so nice just being somewhere around people who like the same thing you like, and know that, oh my god, this is something I love. Like, you love every day, you love learning every single day about what it is you're learning. You're just excited. That is just the best feeling ever. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. I have to make another video about my first and my second week, because really the third week is about to start. I've been wanting to make a video for each week, but when I tell you, I had no time, literally no time, between those 2 weeks, between trying to convert over and get used to waking up at 8 to 4 for school, and then figure out a work schedule, and then fit time in for my boyfriend, and then he just moved into this new beautiful freaking house. He just got approved for, so he's been moving. I've been back and forth from his place to my place. Like, it's just been so crazy. But I'm gonna make another video about my first and my second week. It's probably pretty cool that I didn't make a video about the first and second week separate, because the first week pretty much was like, we didn't really do much, just bookwork. It wasn't really much to talk about. I mean, there were some things such as like some of the icebreakers we did in class, and you know what we are actually learning about. But it's cool. We're gonna do that all in another video with the first and the second week, and then I'm gonna do a third week at the end of this week. update. Yeah, and then that's how I pretty much came about cosmetology, guys. I'm so excited. I want to see where this journey leads me. And hopefully you guys are still here with me, hanging on tight. Don't remember to like and subscribe my videos so you can get my new videos that I'm going to upload about cosmetology class. Yeah, and so I'll see you guys next time.